Lightning skate into the friendly confines of Amalie Arena, looking to get back to their winning routine against Arizona. They're going to have to do it without Steven Stamkos, their captain. He's day-to-day with a lower body injury.
They also had a lot of shots blocked and deflected. 34 that either missed the net or were blocked. They'll be looking to be a little more effective there tonight.
Clayton Keller walks in and shoots, and Domingue with a save off the left arm, and it deflects out of play. From the Blackhawks, a former member of the Lightning and a member of that championship team in the American League level, winning the Calder Cup in Norfolk. Here's JT Miller, cuts to the net, followed up here by Hedman, and that deflects wide. Yanni Gourde trying to spin away from Trevor Murphy, playing in his second game in the NHL. Brought up during the road trip. They've had injuries on defense. In fact, Nicholas Chalmerson is out for the year now. Here's a save by Raanta as he makes the stop on Mikhail Sergachev.
Sergachev, who's really feeling it again. He's starting to pick up points again the last 7 or 8 games.
Now with Cirelli finding Killorn. He's got Chychrun following him out near the line and combining there with Christian Fischer. There's Steele. Here's Fischer cutting it alone. He fires a save by Domingue.
They want the defense active in the play in the offensive zone. Jump in from the blue line. So you have them doing that. Then if you're Alex Killorn with the puck, you can't make a mistake like that. But both players into the end wall.
Another shot that's blocked this time by the speedy Keller. Comes out to Domingue, playing it to the point. Here's Stepan shooting a sliding Domingue. Makes the stop, and then with a puck in the air, bats it away. Yeah, week in, week out. Sergachev, double teamed, trying to hold up Cousins. He's busting away again. Here's Nick Cousins cutting in, knocked down from behind by Sergachev.
But good, solid effort there. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, he just plain knocks him down from behind.
Bothered in there by Johnson. It's angled out for Archibald. He takes on Strawman. Dvorak with it. Now to Ekman-Larsson walking in, and he fires it over the net.
Just didn't handle the pass very well.
JT Miller, nice fake. Stepping around Richardson, a defensive stalwart. Here's Kucherov, makes his move toward the net, turns it back. Strawman shooting, deflected. Raanta the save on Miller, who got a piece of that one right in front.
I'm not sure. Strawman was thinking about one-timing that drop pass, I think, that Kucherov gave him, but the puck was rolling.
Sergachev, he'll lift it in. Kunitz freed it up for Cirelli, looking in front. It's tipped away there by Fischer, and it almost went in the net. They were looking for Alex Killorn.
When mid-April rolls around, the playoffs are on.
Kucherov gets the pass from Miller. A minute to go. There's a shot. Sharp angle, and Raanta the stop, and he controlled that rebound with Johnson in front. Around they work it to Derek Stepan, looking to make a play. It was deflected, came in front, backhanded, and it looked like off the post as Chychrun made his way toward the net. Held in here by Goligoski. Now to Stepan. The one-timer by Domi, and Domingue got a piece of that. They work it back around with 20 seconds to go with the penalty. Goligoski dropping it off for Keller. Back to Goligoski, curling it now to Domi, shooting and a save by Domingue. Braden Shen of the Blues. Perlini. Now with Shen throwing it off the glass stanchion, still up for grabs in the Coyote zone. Finally played away by Raanta.
Really going. You can tell why they're the top 2 scorers on their team.
Stepan connecting with Panik. His pass behind Murphy. Murphy winding, firing, saved by Domingue. No rebound for Stepan. He's closed off by Richardson, and Slater Cuckoo activates there. Coming back for it. Kucherov turned it right to Richardson, got it back. Now leads it for Johnson. He steams in on Raanta, shoots. Raanta makes the save and deflects the puck off the netting on a play. Great chance for the Lightning to open the scoring in this game. Tyler Johnson alone on Raanta.
He slides by.
Connaughton checked in there by Palat. Gourde in there banging with Murphy. Dvorak trying to lead with a puck. The Lightning work it back to Victor Hedman. Walks in, and it's directed just off Raanta there by Point. It was sneaking into the slot area. Trying to keep the pressure on here. Keller continues to circle in that offensive zone. Battling Paquette, slips away with a puck. Chychrun the drive. It's slowed down, but reached Domingue. Now fired wide on the rebound.
On that first pass, the Lightning are usually so good at that, but haven't been able to work their way out of their zone like they normally do.
Shots 8-2 Coyotes. This drive by Murphy. He scores. Trevor Murphy's first point, first goal in the National Hockey League, coming in his second game. And he drove that from a sharp angle to make it 1-0 Arizona.
Number 46 at the bottom of your screen is going to get this puck off the sidewall and come in and just hammer it. I guess from where it came from, and probably a screen, maybe McDonough in front. But I was watching Louis Domingue. Watch Domingue here. He's looking to his left, and see, he never even realized it. But oh man, that went right by his ear.
Domi bouncing it out to center. Paquette saw that hit coming from Archibald, and it's Cuckoo stepping into an opening. Speeds in, shoots, saved by Raanta. Keller gets it out. Miller slips it to Gord. And here's Miller down the left side. Drags it in front and shoots. Raanta the stop. Chychrun's injured in the corner. Here's Cirelli in front. He shoots. That's smothered. Gets it again. Chychrun recovers. Chychrun waits for the zone to clear. He'll step back in. Chychrun feeding it. Fired across to Panik. Deflected side of the goal. Domingue stop. Dropped his stick and set it in front. They score. Chychrun fires it home from the slot. And the power play goal for the Coyotes now makes it 2-0.
Goalie is down and out. Guys start trying to play goaltender instead of taking players in front of the net. And that gives Chychrun a free chance.
Works against Ekman Larsson, drives the net, one-hands it on goal, and a save by Raanta as he had the stick down. Puck bouncing to center. Here comes Dvorak with it. He fires, a save by Domingue. Schenn comes by, and he's pressured now by Gord. Fisher's pass, stolen the shot. Raanta the save there on Andre Palat. Off that dead giveaway right in front of the Arizona net.
Palat with a clean steal, an excellent look at the net. Good shot and a better save.
With the wrist shot off point. Step on recovery. Chychrun now to Keller, walks in, fires, save by Domingue. Leans over, covers the puck. Backhands it in front. It's just tipped away from the front of the net by Murphy. Lead pass Keller, now to step on. He's it alone. Fake shoots, fires it over the net. Rebound off the glass. Domingue wary of that as it landed in front of his net. Kevin Connauton turning back for the puck. And Gord still on the prowl in that zone. Puck rolled away from Strome and taken by Strome. He slips the McDonough check out in front. They score! Perlini fires it home. And they wave it off as Domingue had traffic in the goal mouth. And they are challenging this, the Coyotes.
There's Cousins, and it doesn't look like he avoided contact at the last second.
After video review, the call on the ice has been overturned. We have a good goal.
So they see enough to overturn it. Back to the Lightning zone. Edmund carries it in. He swerves into the Arizona zone, leaving it. Miller with it, feeds it across. Kucherov scores! He gets that first one. Still 5:23 left here in the third.
Antti Raanta has to slide about 8 feet across, not 6 feet. And that's the reason why he can't get over in time.
15 seconds to go. Domingue now going to the bench again for the extra skater, and it's Tyler Johnson. Puck worked free by Keller, shoots and scores into the empty net. 12 points in 9 consecutive games. He's had 3-point streaks of 7 or more. And Clayton Keller finishing it off with the empty net goal, celebrating with Antti Raanta now 6-1 in his last 7 games, and the Coyotes come into Amalie Arena and win this game by the score of 4-1.